David, hi.
Hi, Andrei.
So welcome here in Kyiv, in Vozdvizhenka, in Podil district, in KyivStratPro promotion office, our small but very comfortable place. Thanks for your time, thanks for your visit in Kyiv. This is actually for the second time, yes? When
Tak.
you speak Ukrainian language, we can use.
Трохи.
Трохи, yes. So,
Маю розмовляти англійською.
так,
Чи?
так. Але я знаю, що ви вчите також українську мову. Thanks for your language, thanks for your support. It's very complicated to say who are you, but for me, you are our ally. You are a friend.
Yes.
You are a supporter of
Yes.
Ukraine.
Yes.
American who promote support of Ukraine outside Ukraine, which is complicated
Yes.
to do.
Yes.
First question, very simple, concerning your main area of activities, IT sector. It's crucial for Ukraine. It's decisive for Ukraine. I think
Yes.
it will be one of the key areas where our military complex, our industry will be sufficient and successful. So what do you actually already done in this sector, and what is your success?
Thank you for that question, because it is key, but it's also incredibly inspiring. And it's part of Ukraine's incredibly inspiring story. It's why I started Invest in Bravery. I was struck by the story. And, all life is about stories. Marketing is about engaging people's emotions. You do that with stories. So that ties into business. I wanted to go fight for Ukraine in the Ukrainian Foreign Legion, like as a foreign soldier, but I don't have any military experience. So I didn't. But I felt very strongly. I felt compelled.
To do something.
Well, to do something, to be a part of the story. So finally, I was in Barcelona at Mobile World Congress, and I was at the Ukrainian startup stands, and I was talking to founders. And some of these founded their companies during the war and grew them to profitability. And I had seen pictures of like Ukrainian startup founders, tech guys in bunkers with their laptops working. You are not going to stop these guys no matter what. It is so inspiring. But also, the Ukrainian IT sector is the only business sector that grew in 2022. So since the war started, the Ukrainian IT sector has been growing. Not shrinking like the rest of the economy, because it's been pummeled by this horrible full-scale war.
What is the origin? What is the reason of such kind of success, that it's growing despite the war?
Well, one thing is most of Ukrainian IT and tech companies have their customer base in North America and in Europe. So what I mean is it's already integrated with in the world economy. Already working at the highest international levels.
So we can regard it as as example, as a model for the other areas of economy.
And it's a model, and it's an interesting model in so many ways because of the independence that you have in IT and tech. So you can go, you can be a small company, an entrepreneur, make a website, do a marketing campaign, get customers in Europe and the United States. You don't have to depend on some big investment or something like that. You just have to be a smart, capable person with good ideas, and Ukraine is full of these people, as you know, as a Ukrainian. And that is also very inspiring. And also the entrepreneurial spirit in Ukraine, where the typical story I hear is a guy's working for a big company, and he says, I can do it better than this. Why do I have to put up with, being some little person in this company? And they found their own company, and they do it better, and they become successcul, and they build it into a big company. Well, Ukrainian dream, sorry. Ukrainian dream. As the American can say, the Ukrainian dream.
Thank you indeed for your very, very professional, very accurate explanation of the importance of IT sector. I think later we can discuss more about it. But you mentioned Invest in Bravery.
Invest in Bravery.
This is our second actually interview, and first interview, which we done in last year.
Yes.
It was during some event concerning the promotion of the successful examples of cooperation between Ukrainian IT companies and the foreign companies. So it's a practical result.
Yes.
What can you show to the audience and say, look, this is result. It's not just PR, but this is real result.
No, well, you mentioned that I'm supporting Ukraine outside of Ukraine, which is true. But my goal was actually to make contact with Ukrainians in Ukraine during the war. For whatever reason, I have an extremely strong emotional connection with Ukrainians during the war. And I want to support them. And I respect those Ukrainians that are fighting for Ukraine. And also the Ukrainians that stay here and keep the Ukrainian economy alive during the war. Those are the Ukrainians I support and respect the most. I wanted to be a part of that story. So Invest in Bravery, I decided in Barcelona that I would make an event in Kyiv on site, and I would bring other people that felt like me to Kyiv to support Ukraine in person, shoulder to shoulder with Ukrainians during the war. Despite air raids, despite the attacks by Russia, we would do that. And I did, and I brought investors, and I was able to get entrepreneurs, and they agreed to come. And so the idea itself, it's not because I'm so inspiring or whatever, it's because the idea is so attractive. And this comes from the Ukrainian spirit, that Ukrainians are actually willing to stand up and fight for their right to their own identity and their right to be a part of Europe and their right to decide their own future. This is universally understood. It is universally inspirational, and it's something that I think has a very deep resonance with a lot of people all around the globe. I just happen to live close.
When you use words Ukrainian, you're very emotional. I feel it. It's complicated to transfer it through online or broadcasting live. I would say online video when your emotions touch such complicated topic when you speak about Ukraine and situation in Ukraine. But I do appreciate that you are here in Ukraine. I do appreciate that you invited me to this conference in Prague.
Happy you came.
And this is my question concerning the Czechs, concerning the Prague. Why? From political perspective, I understand why Czech Republic is our ally, because the president is very active. But from the practical point of view, you're based in Prague, yes. And I saw a huge support of international community.
Yes.
Of the IT community of Czech Republic.
Yes. Oh yes.
By Czech Republic of Ukrainian. You succeeded in bilateral cooperation.
Yes. But like I said, it's because the idea itself is so popular. It wasn't because I inspired everybody. These people were already inspired by Ukraine, and I just happened to be the person that put it together and said, "Hey, let's do this." And then people would say, "Yes, let's do that. We need to do that. That's wonderful." Now, yes, I have a lot of people saying, "Hey, David, you're so great," and I'm thinking, "Okay, that's always nice to hear." I do not think I'm so great. I don't feel like there's much choice in the matter. I feel attracted to Ukraine's story. I want to be a part of it. I want to ensure, even if it's some small part, that the story has a good ending. And so in the Czech Republic is a wonderful place for a Ukrainian supporter to live, because in fact, it's the Czech government who made that possible, the events in Prague. Yeah. Now, the first two events we did in Kyiv, we did them all ourselves, and they were big successes. So we had, I think, 130 people the first time, over 150 the next time, and then in Prague we had over 350. So we're going to have a big event in October where we also have the support of the Czech government again. And you just picked me up from the Motherland Monument, which is my favorite venue because they have a big auditorium under there. By the way, Zelensky's going to speak there tomorrow.
Oh, I didn't know.
And they had incredible. They wouldn't let me take pictures because it's full of drones and robots, military robots. Amazing stuff. They had naval robots, land robots. There's these like little mini tanks with guns on them, and they looked amazing. And some of them were even driving around. No pictures though. They were very strict on that.
So my last two questions concerning your plans, and your strategy, and concerning the future. So I know that you're going to attend in a few hours event here in Podil.
Yes.
And I know that you're going to organize or co-organize event in October in Ukraine.
October 22nd. Yes.
So what kind of interest or what kind of involvement potential new IT activists from Ukraine or IT startups can or may exercise to be part of your story, because
Oh, yeah.
not only David Nichols
Yeah.
can be part of Ukrainian story. Also, other people can.
Everybody that wants to should be a part.
What is it? What's about transparency, and what is about the criteria to be the part of your story, and what is the future strategy do you see now, despite the political and geopolitical situation?
To be a part of Invest in Bravery, to be as a Ukrainian, you just have to have a tech company.
Okay.
And you can come. And if you have, we will have a pitch contest like we did last October as well, which was really cool. So we had some amazing pitches. Like these Ukrainian guys and ladies are able to communicate these great business ideas that they're already executing and already have traction. They're super inspiring people. So anybody that has a tech company can take part in it, and we will help you get in front of investors to get feedback on your business strategy, your pitches, your go-to-market plan, all that stuff. We were bringing investors. We are happy to engage with Ukrainian investors. We do have some involved, and the Ukrainian entities like the Ukrainian Startup Fund, which is a government entity that's helping startups, and the Ukrainian Private Equity and Venture Capital Association, which was there in Prague, and they are also part of it, and others, similar ones. IT Association of Ukraine also supported us and things like that. So anybody that wants to be a part of it, we'd love to have the support of more government ministries, like the Ministry of Digital Transformation. The whole idea is this is an initiative that is solely for the benefit of Ukraine because it benefits us. So it is not a commercial, it's not a company, it's not a for-profit thing. And so whoever can help us to integrate Ukrainian startups and get them in contact with our foreign investors, with customers outside of Ukraine, to support Ukraine's economy, and anybody to help with PR and things like that, that's what we're looking for.
Thank you. How would you describe or persuade potential foreign investors to bring the money in Ukraine? How will you persuade in few words?
Well,
I know, invest in bravery.
Invest in bravery is exactly
I'm
right.
kidding.
That's very good. Yeah.
David, thank you for your
Thank you
for your time, for your involvement, for your activity. I hope that we will make our third interview soon.
Thank you
We
very
don't have
much,
time,
Andrei.
but we should hurry up.
Andrei, I really appreciate you talking to me, and your support is greatly appreciated.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.